What happened before you were thrown through the window? You saw the crate. What happened between there?
We were in, and we got caught.
You both start pushing into that space.
I'm also going to guide myself.
Okay, I'd like you both to go ahead and roll a d20, add your spell modifier.
Guidance on Imogen.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Okay. Layers on layers on layers on layers.
What's spellcasting modifier? 23 here.
Uh, 20 for me.
20. Okay. Pushing through, you see the imagery from Ashton's point of view. You can feel the weight of the hammer in one hand as it's pulled behind, the care in stepping through quietly. You flash to that moment as Ashton's trying to recall what happened, and you see the crates. You see two of them underneath a blanket pulled aside. Same shape, same make, same markings, though different places. You see one of them open. You see Ashton holding a crystal vial in his hand, the same ones that you've recovered. Right as you see the ground begin to glow a bright red orange, Ashton glances down and you see these runic sigils begin to appear around it before this high-pitched whine begins to streak through. And a detonation that flashes to white. And there's just a gap. Then the next thing you see as the white begins to fade back to color is a glance up at the sky, stars, and a balcony falling away to darkness.
All right, we've seen that before. He said there was time missing at her house. You spent time there?
Just a white flash. There was falling out the balcony. It doesn't add up. And then there was the trip home, and there was whatever happened. This is a lot. I don't know how any of it happened, and I keep trying to think about what happened, and it's just so jumbled.
Can we see anything before he woke up with Milo?
I'd like you both to roll again to push further into the gaps in Ashton's mind.
Guidance on Imogen.
Worth noting, it was a different hammer, but it was a hammer.
It was a hammer.
It was a different hammer.
Yeah.
I will re-guide myself.
Fucking hell.
19.
10.
Okay. You push further. Imogen, you both kind of see this amorphous shape of a memory that's kind of drifting ahead of you. As you both step forward, Fresh Grass, you continue to push Imogen. You almost hit glass. As you pull back and look at it, you glance, and the glass almost resembles the weird speckled, somewhat cloudy crystal that fills the open wound in the side of his head. Fresh cut grass, as you push beyond that, in the moment not noticing the separation between you and Imogen, you hear the voices of other people screaming, "Go, go, go! Run! It's over! He's dead! Leave him!" And you see bits of the road. You see alleys and hear the dragging against dirt. You hear the echo of Milo's voice, familiar, saying, "Come on, come on, come on, come on!" The fog and cloud takes over, and you pull back, and there is light, bright light, hurting your eyes. You try and focus, and it's an overhead, directed, hooded lantern of some kind. This is familiar. This is the top of Milo's table. You're looking up, bleary-eyed, blood spattered, and unable to move. And Milo comes in, out of focus, looking overhead, large glasses over there, looking about nervously. You can rubbing them, cleaning their hands, firing up what looks to be, and you've seen it around the house, like a small forge that they keep. You lose vision. You come back in, and with the heartbeat, you feel a heartbeat. It's weird, you've never felt a heartbeat before, but in your chest you feel the warmth is going cold, and the heartbeat is slowing, and you hear Milo's voice saying, no, 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 no. I don't... Takes and begins pouring this bright, warm material, this almost syrupy, heated glass past the head. It hisses and steams upon impact. There's a moment, and while it's still searing hot on the side of the head, the pain is almost too numb to be pain. It's just sensation. As the steam fills, your eyes begin to go to blackness again, and you hear Milo going, no, 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 Once this reaches and pulls something from the limp grasp of Ashton's hand as it drops out of frame, your hand. And that same vial, that same gray vial, pulls the top off and just pours it into the wound as well. The steam in the glass begins to turn from a bright white steam to a dark gray, weird, tar-like amalgam that seems to turn to a floating, gravityless liquid before the steam evaporates. And Milo looks entranced to the right of your vision as the fading darkness begins to reverse. Imogen, you now stand before this glass watching beyond, and as you look at this weird glass-like structure that divides the two of you, you watch as the clear crystal-like kind of speckled appearance begins to fill with this dull gray coloration, obscuring fresh-cut grass on the opposite side. But there you kind of glance into it and you see stars.
Like, how far do they go? Does it look like I'm looking out into space suddenly?
It looks like you're staring into the night sky, and as you kind of peer and focus, you push through the glass and feel like you're just kind of lost in an expanse of infinity. You see nebulas and purple and green clouds swirling. You look down and you see Ashton just lying there, motionless. There's a shake and a shift of color, and you see Ashton standing laughing. You see Ashton fully armored, clutching what looks like the bloody body of someone as he crushes them in their hand and throws them apart. You see Ashton destitute on the side of the street. You see them starving and asking for help. You see Ashton on a ship in the distance, pushing beyond a fog bank to unforeseen shores. You see Ashton wearing robes and some sort of a Senate seat, speaking to the public. You see so many different Ashtons, different, all held by a singular thread, but none of them the one you know. That's when your nose begins to bleed, and bleed a lot.